Good morning, everybody. It is currently 4:03 a.m. I was called super early this morning for a 3-day trip on reserve. And you guys, it's a long trip. It's a lot of flying each day, but you know what? We're gonna make the most of it and we're gonna have a great day. Hello everybody, so I have finally made it to my hotel room. If you made it to the end of my last flight attendant vlog, then you probably saw that I was up a little bit past 2 this morning. Oh my goodness, y'all, it is currently 2:27 a.m. Luna, what are you doing up with me? You're such a good girl. Well, that's when I woke up. It's not like I stayed up that late. That's just when I woke up to get ready for work because I had a 4 a.m. sign-in this morning. And it is currently 3 p.m. Minneapolis time right now. I don't even know if I told you all that I'm here in Minneapolis, but yeah, I am here. We also did have a flight delay today, which made our day a bit longer than it would have originally been, and I'll get into that in a minute, but first I want to show you guys around this hotel room. It is really cute. Okay, so first off, I am obsessed with this bathroom. Look at the tile on the shower, and then this artwork is really neat too. I don't know, I just love the feel of this bathroom. It's like giving me Hollywood glam vibes. And then we have a full-length mirror and a closet, but look at how nice this wallpaper is. It's so detailed and interesting. They have it over here too. I've never seen wallpaper like this before. And then we have 2 queen-size beds. Every flight attendant loves getting 2 beds in their room. One is for eating and one is for sleeping. We have some more artwork on the walls over here. I love this. Look at the story to it. It's like, where is she going? Why is she hopping on that train? I often always wonder why people are traveling too, so that's really cute. Then we have some other interesting stuff up here. And of course, another little mirror. In this corner, it looks like we have a coffee maker and an ice bucket. And then let's check out our view. It was snowing earlier. I don't know if it's still snowing out. Okay, so let me try to do a quick recap of my day today. And I'm keeping my coat on because it is cold out. It is currently, oh, it does say that it is flurrying a little bit. It is currently 34 degrees Fahrenheit here in Minneapolis. So, started it off, got to the airport at 4 a.m. and then we had a flight from DFW to Charlotte, North Carolina that left at 5. And everything went smooth with that flight. That was great. And then after our flight from Dallas to Charlotte, we had about 2.5 hours at the airport before our next flight, and then we worked the flight from Charlotte here to Minneapolis. Now, this flight ended up being delayed for air traffic control reasons. In this case, what happened was the Minneapolis airport was really backed up because of the weather, and so air traffic control was delaying the flights that were coming in because the airport didn't have room for all of those planes, and it was just obviously when there's weather, things move a little bit slower. So we were delayed about an hour for that reason, but then we were able to take off and get here, so all is well. And you know, these types of delays happen sometimes, but it's okay because it's all about what is the safest way to get from one destination to the next. I have these 2 little tangerines that I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to go to the gym before I get too tired. I just feel so much better when I get a little bit of activity done. All right, y'all, so I went and walked on the treadmill for just 30 minutes and I wanted to come back up here and stretch, but I think I'm gonna shower and do that before bed because my stomach started growling. I am really hungry. Since I was up at 2 a.m. this morning, I didn't have time to bring like real meals with me on this trip, so I need to try to find some food. It looks like I can scan this little card on my phone and it will bring me to the restaurant menu. There we go. For airline crew, there is a 20% discount. Oh, that's awesome. On all food items, please bring your ID to receive the discount. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely wonderful. That's also another really big perk of working for an airline is a lot of times you do get discounts at hotels, at the restaurants, and stuff like that. I'm actually gonna go downstairs and eat at the restaurant, so I just threw on some jeans and a sweater. I'm really hungry. I'm like, you know what, instead of just ordering food to my room, I'm just gonna go to the restaurant and eat it there. after I ate dinner, I just came back up to my room and took a shower and got some editing done on my laptop. And now, oh my gosh, I'm like starting to fall asleep already, and it is 8:44 p.m. So I will probably read for a little bit, and then I definitely want to try to get to bed early because we have another early morning tomorrow. So I will see you all then. Good morning, everybody. I can like barely keep my eyes open right now. That clock is wrong. This clock says that it is 5:17 a.m., but it is actually 5:11 a.m. I slept like a rock. As soon as my head hit the pillow, I slept the whole night until my alarm went off this morning, but man, I just still wish I could keep sleeping, but gotta get ready for work. Right now, I am just finishing packing my stuff up, and then we will be ready to get out of here. Today is actually a longer day than yesterday. We're scheduled to be on duty for about 12 and a half hours, I think. We have 2 flights. Our first is from Minneapolis to Phoenix, and then we sit at the Phoenix airport, I want to say for 3 hours and like 10 minutes, something like that. It's a little over 3 hours, and then we are flying from Phoenix to Miami. So today is definitely one of the most glamorous days as a flight attendant. That was a joke. It's not the most glamorous day. But even though it's a long day, I still want to make the most of it and have a great day of flying. It is currently 5:56 a.m. My pickup is at 6:05, so I'm going to head out of here, and I will see you all in Phoenix. Okay, y'all, so quick update. We made it to Phoenix. The flying time was 3 hours and 6 minutes. Now I just boarded my plane to head to Miami, but we have an air traffic control delay, another one, because the weather in Miami is really bad. So we're not exactly sure what time we're going to be able to board and get out of here, but I set my galley up and everything is ready to go. So I'm just going to sit here and eat my lunch while I wait for us to be ready to head out. Definitely not my healthiest lunch choice today, but I got some Panda Express. It looks delicious. I am just going to eat and hope that we can get out of here. Oh, and I did forget to mention too that this is in addition to that 3 hours of sit time that we originally had. So we got here, sat at the airport for 3 hours, and now our next flight is delayed. So it's definitely a long day, but just still feeling hopeful and trying to stay positive and ready to head to Miami. It is now 10:15 p.m. and I just got to my hotel room here in Miami, and you guys know me. I am very positive. I love my job, truly I do, but man, today and yesterday, so these past 2 days, I think have been some of the most exhausting days of my career. Just being authentic and honest with you all, sometimes this job, it's like this. You know, it's really early mornings, it's long days, it's delays. You have to be like a palm tree, like what they say in training. You just have to be willing to go with the flow and be patient. Some days, no matter what your job is, what your career is, what you have going on in your life, are really hard. And that was today. It was just a really hard day for me, but I am very proud of myself for doing my best to remain positive and hopeful, not only for myself and my crew, but for all of my passengers as well, and just getting through the day. We made it. But with all of that said, I am absolutely exhausted. So I am going to jump in the shower and go to bed, and I will see you all in the morning. Good morning, everyone. So originally my plan this morning was to wake up and go to the gym, but that did not happen clearly because as soon as my alarm went off, I just could not get myself out of bed. I was so tired. So I did just now roll out of bed, and I went and made some of my breakfast in the microwave downstairs. I'm having these little oat bites. This is what they look like. They're super easy to make. Obviously, you just microwave them. So I'm gonna eat these and get ready for work. right, everybody, so I am currently getting ready, and I don't know how, but I just about completely lost track of time, and I have 5 minutes to be downstairs and ready to head to the airport, so I'm gonna make this super quick. Today we have 2 flights. We are going from Miami to DCA, and then we sit at the airport for 3.5 hours, and then we go from DC back home to DFW. So I'm going to quickly finish getting ready, pack up my room, and I will see you all later. But I just love Florida. I wish I could stay here in the sun here in Miami. I love Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Tampa. I really want to come back. Maybe Eric and I will take a trip here next month. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, so I'm walking to my car right now, and we were delayed coming out of DC for weather, so we pushed back from the gate, and then we sat on the tarmac for, was close to about half an hour, but then we were finally able to take off, and we made it back to DFW safe and sound. But man, I am exhausted. I need to see how many hours this trip was worth when I get home. But anyways, I made it to my car, and I'm gonna drive home, so I will talk to you all later. Luna, do you want to say good morning to everybody? You have been in a super playful mood today. Good morning, everybody. Wow, I am really feeling the aftermath of the trip that I just worked. I'm still pretty tired. This is gonna sound like I'm complaining a lot, which I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to be realistic with you all and, you know, just explain authentically how I am feeling. But right now my feet hurt and my knees hurt from, you know, just being on my feet all day, walking around so much, bending up and down in the first class galley, getting meal trays out, doing the beverage service, all of that. Like, this can definitely be a tough job on your body sometimes. It's actually going to be easier, well, maybe if Luna will get out of the way, for me to just sit here and talk to you all. You got my slipper? You're always carrying around my slipper. This trip ended up being worth 22 hours and 30 minutes of flying time over 3 days. Now, I know that might not sound like a lot, especially for people who work like 9 to 5, 8, 9 hours a day. This is strictly flying time. So as flight attendants, some of you probably know, but some of you probably don't know that we are only paid and given our flight hours from the time that the boarding door is closed and we push back from the gate. So all of that time for like boarding, deplaning, and time in between flights, we're earning our per diem, which is money that goes on our paycheck at the end of the month to help pay for food and expenses. And that amount, it depends on how much time you spend away from base. So we're getting paid that, but we're not getting paid like our hourly rate, like our flight hour rate. Those days where, for example, like day 2, where I was on duty for 13 hours and 42 minutes, we actually only flew 9 hours and 33 minutes. So those 9 hours and 33 minutes, I was paid my hourly rate. This was honestly one of the longest and toughest domestic reserve trips that I have ever had. I originally left my house Thursday morning at 3 a.m. and I wasn't home until Saturday night around 10:30 p.m. But nonetheless, I am of course still very grateful for my job. I love it, and I feel very, very blessed that this is what I get to do even through the really hard days. So I really hope that you all enjoyed this video. I am going to just relax over these next 3 days that I have off. Eric and I have some fun plans with some of our friends to go see the new Harry Potter movie. I want to just clean the house, relax, and get some more editing done. But yeah, I hope that you all are having a great week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.